Yes. What's going on, guys and girls? Today, we are going to talk about 10 keys to having your best trading year. Trust me, you're going to love this one. So let's go. So you want to have your best trading year. We're going to talk about that. If you're new to the channel, thanks a lot for watching. My name is Ben, aka Day Trading Addict. I have been trading the markets for 14 years, so you definitely want to tune in, okay? On this channel, what I do is I help struggling traders take day trading to the next level. So let's go to number one. Number one, treat trading like a business. And I have to start with this one first, okay? Because a lot of new traders come here and they see money, right? Quick money. So they think that trading is about flipping quick money. They think it's about, winning, or they think it's, some type of hobby, whatever the case is, but they don't understand trading is a business. So you have to have records, right? You have to understand your trading, your losers, so many things. So you have to have stats, you have to have your numbers, you have to have everything just like a regular business, okay? There's no guessing involved. So if you want to make this year your best year, you can't come in and think that this is a video game or a hobby and you can just get away with anything. No, you have to treat it like a business, keep notes, keep your records, and make sure you track everything. Number two, know the best times to trade during the day, okay? You don't want to just trade anytime during the day just because you want to trade. It doesn't work like that. There are different times during the day where a lot of volume comes in, and you want to trade during those times because volume usually means that the market is going to move, okay? But when there's not a lot of volume, then the market is probably not going to move a lot. So it's best to, in my opinion, if you're trading stocks or indices, be at your desk at 9:30. I usually wait maybe 10 minutes after the bell just to see, a good setup, whatever the case is. But 9:30, I'm at my desk. I'm looking for a setup. Now, if you're trading Forex, you have the London session, the session where, a lot of Forex pairs move a lot, and that starts around 3 a.m. Eastern time. And you have the New York session that starts around 8 a.m. Eastern time, and the market usually moves a lot during that session. So you have to know the best time to trade during the day, because if you decide to trade around 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, that's when everybody, all the big dogs are at lunch, and the market slows down a lot. It doesn't happen every single day, but you will see, around 12 p.m. the market slows down, chops up, and you don't really want to trade around that time. You really don't want to trade when the market is slow. So you have to know the best time to trade, especially if you want to make this your best year, okay? Number three, don't go big too fast, right? I know you want to maybe quit your job and make a lot of money. I understand that, okay? But you don't want to go big too fast, because that's going to mess you up mentally. So good example is, let's say that you are used to risking $100 per trade, and now you decide to say, you know what, let me turn it up a little bit. Let me start to risk $500 per trade. Well, let's say that you have 3 losers in a row. That's $1,500. Mentally, you're probably not used to losing $1,500. So now you're probably scared, or you're nervous, or you're trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Now you're probably not going to trade the way you're supposed to trade, because now you're thinking about the money. Because before, you was risking $100 per trade. So even if you had 3 losers in a row, that's only $300. But now you lost $1,500. So I don't want you guys to go big too fast. Just work your way up little by little, okay? So instead of, risking $100 per trade, maybe you could bump it up 125 or 150, just little by little. You shouldn't just go from a 100 all the way to 500, okay? Because that will mess you up. And you don't want to do that, especially if you're trying to make this your best year, okay? Number 4, wait for the market to show you what it wants to do, right? This is a big one, because a lot of traders want to try to predict, oh yeah, the market's going to do this. No, guys and girls, this is a business, okay? So we are not in the business to try to look cute and try to predict the future. All we want to do is we want the market to tell us, okay, it looks like it wants to go up, and we want to react. That's it. We don't want to predict, we want to react, right? So let me show you guys a quick example. So this is today, I was trading right here, right? And the market opened right here, okay? And we dropped a little bit and we was just basically going nowhere right here, consolidating. Now, if you are not sure what the market wants to do, it's best to wait, right? Now, notice how the market shot up, right? So a nice little breakout and it pulled back to support area right here, okay? And then it went back up. Now, that's the trade that you want to take, because right here, okay, a lot of traders can't really tell what the market is going to do, even though I did go long right here for a quick scalp to the upside. But the real trade right here, guys, is this. The market is telling you, okay, we don't want to go down no more. We want to go up. So the market went up, okay? It broke these highs right here and it pulled back, okay? This nice little wick right here, rejection right here. To me, that's a nice trade to the upside. That's what I'm talking about when I say wait for the market to tell you what it wants to do. The market just told you, okay? We don't want to go down no more. We want to go up. A lot of volume right here. It pulled back. Nice rejection off that pullback, and it continued to go back up. So make sure you guys understand that, especially if you want this to be your best year. Number 5, don't worry about setbacks, okay? We all make mistakes. We are human, so we're going to make mistakes. But don't let that mistake mess you up, right? I want you to operate like an NFL quarterback, right? If they throw an interception or if they throw an incomplete pass, they're not thinking about the last pass. They're not saying, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I hope I don't throw another incomplete pass. No, they don't do that. If that's an incomplete pass, it is what it is. On to the next one. So if you had a bad day yesterday, guys, don't let that affect tomorrow, okay? That was a small setback. Who cares about that? Traders, we make big bucks because we are able to perform under pressure, right? If you can perform under pressure, you can make the big bucks. Don't worry about little mistakes. It's going to happen, okay? Just keep going, guys. Just keep going. Because once you look at your P&L chart, you're going to realize that mistake was just a little blip, a little tiny blip, and then, your P&L kept going up. So I want you guys to understand, don't worry about those little setbacks. Number 6, combine levels. Okay, this is a good one because this will help you take high quality trades, right? I see a lot of traders, they will just focus on one level, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can still do that, but you should also combine levels too. So what I mean is, a lot of people will only look at Fibonacci, or a lot of people will only look at supply and demand, or traders will only look at support and resistance, but they don't try to combine those levels, okay? So let me show you guys a quick example. So right here, guys, we have resistance right here and resistance right here, okay? And also we have a nice supply. So to me, I'm looking at this level and we have resistance right here, guys, right? And we have a supply right here. And if you don't know what supply and demand is, it's basically aggressive selling or aggressive buying, okay? So right here we have that aggressive selling going on. Now, notice how the market came back to that supply zone and came back to this resistance right here. So we have two things that's lining up, okay? A lot of, traders will just only look at one thing. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. You can still just only look at one thing because some days you won't have a lot of things lining up. But, when you see things lining up, guys, these are high quality trades. So when you see the market come back to that supply zone right here, plus resistance, I love trades like this. To me, this is a nice high quality trade to the downside. So make sure you take high quality trades like this, especially if you want to have a good year, okay? And I also have a supply and demand indicator for you guys that are new when it comes to supply and demand. Basically, right here, this is the supply and demand indicator. Notice how we have the S stands for supply, and when you see demand, you're going to have D for demand. Now, these yellow candles, it's basically where the market started the supply, right? So the market came back to this area right here. The indicator is showing this is aggressive selling. Again, the indicator right here is telling this is aggressive selling. We have right here aggressive selling. It came back to here, but we have support right here. So to me, it's not a good trade, but this is a nice, decent trade right here. A quick scalp right here a couple of times. And also it came back to this area right here. And the market basically reacted to that supply zone. So this is an indicator for, new traders that trying to understand supply and demand. This is a private indicator, so it only comes with my trading program. But it is free with the program. And if you don't have my program by now, I actually have a sale going on. It's going to end very soon. So make sure you take advantage of that sale, because I have a major sale going on to celebrate my 300K subscribers. So check that out in the description. So let's go to number 7. Number 7 is take the right trade all the time. You have to, especially if you want to have the best year, right? You have to take the right trade over and over and over and over. Trading is not about being right. It's about taking the right trade every single time. Let me say that again. Trading is not about being right. It's about taking the right trade, because you can basically be right 40% of the time and still win. So you have to take the right trade over and over and over so you can be consistent and make profits. Okay, that's why you have to take the right trade all the time, right? Number 8, don't let one bad trade wipe out your profits, right? This is a big one, because trust me, you could be a trader that's doing good for 3 months straight. Trust me, I've been there, okay? And one bad trade will wipe out all those months. So how can you expect to have a great year if you have one bad trade that wipes out all your profits? Now you got to start over, okay? So when that happens, usually your confidence is low and mentally you're not really in the game, okay? So I don't want you guys to have one bad trade wipe out all your profits, because you need your cash for tomorrow to trade, right? So that's why it's very important to have your risk management in place. Please, guys. Number 9, have multiple setups, okay? I think this is very important. I don't want you guys to be a one-trick pony. If it's working for you right now, great. Keep doing what you're doing. But I really believe that you should understand different market conditions, right? So if you are a trader that's only trading in trend, then, go ahead, keep doing it. But I think overall you should have multiple ways to get in the market. I don't think it should just be one way. I think you should study the trend. Also, you should study reversals or study breakouts. Even if you don't trade it live, you should at least understand it, okay? Because if you only understand trending markets, how can you really, say that you're a master if you don't know when the market looks like it's about to reverse? So if you only focus on one thing, it's going to be very hard for you to know when the market is shifting, okay? So I think you should have, honestly, multiple setups in your trading toolbox. So just in case the market is not trending right now, maybe you want to have another setup to take advantage of whatever the market is doing right now, okay? Number 10, no distractions. If you want this year to be your best year, guys, you can't have no distraction, and I'm guilty. I'm guilty because sometimes, I find myself missing out on some trades, and you don't want to be in that situation, because usually when I miss out on trades, I get mad and I usually revenge trade. So I'm like, oh man, I just missed out on that lovely trade, and I'm trying to look for another trade to make up for that missed trade. And you really don't want to do that, guys. So make sure that you are, on point. Turn off your phone. Don't look at social media. Don't, check anything. Focus on the charts, because trust me, you will. You can just look, to the side just real quick and look over. Oh, shoot, I missed the trade. So you don't want to do that, guys. So just stay focused. Treat this like a business. Again, treat it like a business, and make sure that you're looking at the charts with no distractions. Okay, guys? So that's about it, guys. Those are the 10 keys. But also, one more thing, okay, a bonus, is don't quit. How can you make this a best year if you quit? So let's say you had a bad week or even a bad month, okay? It doesn't matter, because even if you had a bad month, guys, you can still get up, keep trading, right? And continue to have green months after that. So you can still have a profitable year even if you have one bad month. So I don't want you to be depressed or beat yourself up just because, you're having a bad week or having a bad month, guys. You keep going. Keep going. Because if you quit, what else you going to do? Play video games? Spend time on your phone with your buddies? Right? Or go out and waste time? Like, what else you gonna do, guys? You might as well just keep grinding and learn from your mistakes. And believe it or not, you can still have a good year just by doing that, right? So guys and girls, that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also join my free Telegram group where I post motivational videos, and exclusive discounts for my trading program. And if you don't have my trading program by now, make sure you check that out because it could take your trading to the next level. Also, I have a major sale going on. All the information is below in the description. If you have any questions, comment below because I try to answer all your guys' questions. Thanks a lot for your time, and please have a great day.